Hello, Paul Henderson here. Today I'm going to be doing an unboxing of the Western Digital 8TB hard drive. I purchased it from Best Buy for $180. They do carry a 4TB hard drive for half the cost when you get it on sale. The one difference I found out between the two is that the 4TB has a blue drive, the 8TB has a red drive. The blue drive I heard is fine for like everyday computing storage, like normal size photos and videos. But if you have a SLR and you're going to be shooting like in 24 megapixels, or if you have a 4K camcorder, it takes up a lot of storage. So I just heard that the red drive's more durable and it's more heavy duty, so it should last a lot longer. So I figured, you know, twice the price, twice the storage, I'm getting a better drive. Because I believe those drives cost about $350 just by themselves. So to be able to get it for less than $200, it's like a no-brainer. So let's get to it. Let me get the package. Okay, so here's the Western Digital 8TB hard drive that I bought from Best Buy. Has a nice weight to it. So let me get something to cut it open, and then we'll see what it looks like inside and get it set up. Okay, so before we get started, let me explain one little thing here. This is for my dislocated shoulder. About 4 weeks ago I had a skiing accident. I'm an expert skier, but what I did was a totally rookie move, and I didn't hear that click when I put my boot in the binding, and let's just say it's kind of hard to ski down the mountain with one ski. So I wiped out, dislocated my shoulder. So anyway, let's get to it and cut this baby open. All right. Alright, this is just trash. Don't have to keep that. There's a plastic sheet around the cover, around the case. I'd leave it on until you're, after you plug it in and everything. You don't want to create a static, from when you take it off, you know, it's going to create some sort of static, so I don't think you want to do that yet. Might as well just wait. Okay, so that's the empty box of the Western Digital 8TB hard drive. Okay, USB cable and the power brick. Alright, so here's the power brick and cable. There's the plug. Nice long cable. It's got to be probably 4 feet, I think. And the power brick looks like about a 6 foot. So that should be fine to reach wherever I have to plug it into. And like I said, here's the Western Digital 8TB hard drive. Like I said, it's pretty hefty. So let me plug in the power brick, and then we'll go from there. Okay, one thing I forgot to mention was that the cable. It's a 3.0 USB cable. My computer is a HP laptop. It's 4.5 years old. It does have 3.0 USB ports, so that's good. You can hook it up to a 2.0 USB port, but it's just going to slow down the transfer rate. So if you have a 3.0, that's great. 2.0, you can still do it. Like I said, it's just going to be a little bit slower. So let me go ahead and get it plugged in, and then we'll hook it up. Okay, so I have the power brick already plugged in. I have it plugged into a heavy-duty power strip surge protector made by Monster, as I do all my electronics because I don't want any unwanted power surges. So anyway, let's get the Easystore 8 terabyte hard drive over to where I want it, and then plug it in and see how it goes. And it is recommended that the USB 3.0 cable be plugged directly into the computer, not into USB power strip. This one I have here is a 10 USB power strip, and it also has an extra 3 charging ports that are just for charging. They don't transfer data, and the whole thing is surge protected, so that's really good. Never had any problems with it. I love it. So let's go ahead and get it plugged in. Alright, and you can tell the 3.0 because they have a different configuration on this end than they do with all the other USB ports. That goes there. Now, there we go. Should be powered up now. I hear it going, so apparently it's on. Alright. Let me check this out. I gotta punch in my password. Okay, so it's all plugged in. Let me get rid of this crapola. Okay, so it's all plugged in. It's hooked up to the computer. I just got done punching in my access code to the computer. Well, that was a relatively painless setup. Anybody can do it. So I have the hard drive powered up. I plugged everything in the back of the hard drive, and from the hard drive it went to my USB port on the laptop. Like I said, the USB needs to be plugged directly into the computer, not into a USB port. You can, but it's not recommended. So now all there is to do is to locate that drive on my laptop. Okay, so it's all hooked up, so now all I gotta do is locate it on my laptop here. Open up control panel, view devices and printers, and there it is right there, Easystore, along with all my other add-ons. Okay, so let me find some photos to transfer real quick and I'll get right back. Alright, so now it's all hooked up, ready to go. Let's see how easy it is to transfer the files from my computer to that 8 terabyte hard drive. Alright. Let's see. So I'll highlight my Firebird photos. Copy to. Go down to choose location. Easystore G. Copy. Okay, so I already did a test just to make sure, but here I want to do it again. So replace the files in this destination. Now these are 12 photos. They were taken with my Sony DSLR. And it didn't take too long when I first did it, so should go pretty quick. There we go. Done. So I'll close that. Click on here. Right click on here. Autoplay. Easystore. Open. There it is right there. Firebird. And there they are. Yeah, that was my baby. See? Went from, there we go, perfect. And right now they're still in both locations, but I could delete the ones off of my computer to save more space. But for right now, since I still have some space available on my laptop, I'll just leave them on there until I need to delete them, and then I will. But at least now I know it's a piece of cake. Transfer them back and forth. So let me click on there one more time. Right click. Whoops. Yeah, piece of cake. Okay, well that's a wrap up for the unboxing of the Western Digital 8TB hard drive with Paul Henderson. Before I close out, let's go through a few things real quick. Shouldn't take long. This is the 8TB hard drive by Western Digital. It has the red drive inside. I believe the red drive just by itself is like 350 bucks maybe. I got this for 180. It has a little weight to it, but it's compact. The difference between the 8TB and the 4TB is, of course, the size. The 4TB has the blue drive. The 8TB has the red drive. They both are 3.0 USB. You can hook them up to a 2.0 USB. They aren't portable, but you can take them with you. You just have to have a power source to plug it into. Really easy to set up, easy to transfer. This was my first hard drive ever. Never used one before. I did have two other laptops before this one, and when they both crashed, I lost everything. And this one is almost 4.5 years old, so I don't want to take that chance with this one. So all the photos and videos are going to be going on this. It was really easy to set up. I transferred some files over just to see what was involved, and they went perfectly, and I'm sure I can transfer them back just as easy. So it was really easy to set up. I'm happy with it, and that's really it. Hopefully this video will help somebody decide whether they want to get a Western Digital 8TB or a 4TB. But if you can splurge for the, for the extra 4TB, get it, because it has the red drive. The 4TB has the blue drive. Anyway, that's it. So that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. All right.